Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Jeng and Jel. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. When we have a man on board, the man is looking for a woman, and when we have a woman, the woman is looking for a man. And because today we have a man, I will tell you again the kind of woman he is looking for. And today I have a very interesting story because I have realized that more than any other show, this is one of the shows where men and women come out clearly to spill the beans about the problems they are going through on a day-to-day lives. Our guest on today's show is Joseph, and Joseph is single, and you could again be asking yourself why the man is single at the age of 47. One thing I've realized is that sometimes when people do not have a platform to air their grievances, to air their problems, they can stay with those problems for the longest time. These people can stay with those problems until Jesus comes back, and they will never tell them to anybody. For example, Joseph is 47, in fact anaenda 48. Tunaingia November, so alisema hata naweza sema 48. So let me use the 48 because in 1 month's time, see September inaisha, tuingia October, the 2nd of November anaingia 48. And you could be asking yourself so many questions. Why is this man single and at the age of 48? Because he's a successful businessman in Kiambu. And you could be, he comes from Taita Taveta. You could be asking yourself, why is this man single? Kwa nini alihama Taita Taveta? Kwa nini hakai coast? Kwa nini biashara zake haziko coast? And things like that. Yeye anauza tiles. Tiles is one of the biggest tile vendors in Kiambu County. Na deal na pipes, si hardware, pipes and tiles, ceramics, vitu za choo hizi, yeah, specifically vitu ambazo ni na wao wanafanya custom made, venye unazitaka zinatengenezwa, and his business is doing so well. And maybe mtu anaweza kwani haizi chukua one of the people wenye wanafanya kazi pamoja nini. Some things are not just like they appear. For example, our guest on today's show has a sexual dysfunction, and a sexual dysfunction can happen to anybody at whatever age. And this is a man, you cannot say he's very old, because at the age of 47, men are still very, very active. And the reason for his singlehood is because he married a woman who couldn't keep quiet. You marry somebody, and then 2 years down the line, you develop a complication, and then that person keeps on telling people, including your parents, including your relatives, and that person is like, wow, this is very embarrassing, this is very shameful. Hata kuna wakati, this man, I told you, and I've said this on a number of times, not every other time that when the couple does not have children, the woman has a problem. No, the man could also be having a problem. After 2 years of marriage, they decided to go for testing, and the woman was made to believe that she is the one who was not capable of having kids. However, functionally the man was on and off, but the woman, there is this societal norm. Mtu anafikiria tu that lady. That's why I encourage even young ladies, if you're still young and you can conceive, and if you're still young, you can still conceive, and you're in a relationship, don't assume that you are the problem. Maybe you can go get tested and see whether you are the problem, because sometimes, or most of the time, women are judged harshly, and somebody could be thinking that maybe wao ndio wako na shida, and maybe it is the man. In this case, Joseph was the problem. Okay, Joseph was the problem. Married 2 years, wife is not conceiving 2 years, and I've said that functionally he's on and off, so you can't actually tell whether sometimes he's capable, other times he's not. And the woman now, kimungu tu wakaenda test pamoja, and it was declared that Joseph was the one who has a problem. And that is where all hell broke loose, because the woman was trying to redeem all those 2 years of shame. Mlisema ni mimi, familia yenu ikasema ni mimi, nilikwambia unitupe mimi nitasa nini, sasa wewe ndio shida. It told everybody hata shida zenye anapitianga, the way he is on and off, the way he is not even a complete man, things like that. And they can be very painful. So he sank into depression, and it was a journey and a process, and it was very painful for him. Married at the age of 35, 2 years wasted, and so you can imagine it has been a divorce, and the woman, no kids, nothing, no strings attached. And the woman said, no matter how wealthy you could be, no matter how wealthy you could be, there is no way we can be together. No matter how wealthy you could be. Yeye anaishi bypass, ametengeneza kwake na nini, and you can imagine that somebody who is doing well in business, some conditions are not corrected, like I don't know whether you can correct impotence. Utasa sijui kama ya mwanaume inaweza kuwa corrected, I am not very sure, but if we have a medical professional anaweza tuambia hapa in the comment section. Hawezi pata. Sasa nasikianga vasectomy is not reversible, and there are people, in fact there is a guest I'm bringing on the show. Immediately after he did he is coming here on the show. Immediately he did vasectomy, the wife left. And I've told you, vasectomy, a number of times I've repeated, vasectomy is modern day castration. Don't do it. Don't ever dream about it. Don't. The whole idea of vasectomy is male submission, and most men will never understand this until they do it. But such is life. That's their life. If one wants to do it, you can go do it. It's your life. So Joseph is very sure that he's not going to get kids. He's not going to get children of his own at no one given time. He has made peace with it. Amekuwa kwa depression imeisha, amekuwa mgonjwa, amepona, and he's ready to face life head on. So if there is that woman who feels that she can put up with a life of sexual on and off kind of frequency, feel free to get in touch. Joseph is there. He's a charming man. He has a sense of humor, but sometimes he feels very bad because sometimes he's successful in business, he's doing well in business, he's built his home upper bypass, na anasikia ni kama sometimes there is nobody to enjoy the legacy he's going to leave. So if this woman is coming, she should have her own kids, preferably young kids wenye hawajapita university, wenye hawajaenda college, watoto yangu wenye wanaweza grow pamoja. Unajua watoto wenye wako university, you don't stay with them most of the time, they wanapenda kujikalisha. There is a certain point in life where kids post adolescence, they don't want the relationship with their parents anymore. They want to be independent and things like that. Anataka watoto hata kama wako primary kidogo, maybe wakienda sana junior high school, wabond, wapendane, and then this woman has also to be ready for adoption, because they can adopt either one or two, but that will be subject to agreement. People can adopt both genders, wanaweza agree. If there's a woman there, maybe two kids, na nasikia yeye anaweza put up with that life, and the woman should be anywhere between 45 and 40, because hata tena hataki mtu mdogo sana, a person who will be burning with passion, maybe get cheated and then feel very bad, feel embarrassed. Then he's looking for somebody who is also mentally mature, mtu mwenye hataenda akiambianga watu so and so ako hivi. Hata mkiona Joseph akienda hivyo, msijue mnamuitanga mwanaume, sijui huyo sasa wanaume wakipangishwa laini atapanga. You get the point. So we want somebody who is very mature, somebody who is very open-minded, somebody who is not going to be an embarrassment. If you are that person, get in touch. I'll post his contact on my Facebook page at Jenga Njero. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you think that this is a man you would want to meet, I can call him in the office. He's not very busy because his business is running with or without him. If this is a man you would want me to call in the office, let us know in our official number ile tulipeana, and we can arrange a meeting for the both of you, and who knows, maybe you can end up with him if you will be interested. Until next time, this is Jenga Njero. Bye bye, see you next time.